Jefferson here with CTV at the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival. Now this event has been around since 1972 and it's a huge success every time. So the question is, how do they do it? I had to investigate, so I asked the Director of Community Services, Jeff Rubin. So what inspired the first Calabasas Pumpkin Festival?
I think on the city side, really to bring out the community, show the community really what we can do. But this is it's a unique partnership that we have with the chamber. But you see all these smiling faces, the families, the kids that come out, and really for my department, community services. I mean, we're here to bring the community together, show them what we can do, but show them why they actually live in Calabasas. I think this is Calabasas.
What is one of the biggest challenges you face in creating a big event like this one?
I think the challenges with an event this capacity is, we still have a small staff, compared. This is the largest city event. We bring in about 13 to 15,000 people for the weekend. And this is an all play with my staff. I have all 28 full-time employees working. We have upwards of 100 hourly staff members and volunteers. We also have many different city departments that come out to aid in this one. Safety and security is first and foremost on my mind and what I'm thinking about. So as we're planning this event, we want to ensure the safety of everybody, from coming in on the shuttles to having nice, convenient parking, to having a security presence out there, making sure that the streets are clean, making sure that there's no trash, making sure there's no trip hazards. When you want the community to have a good time, they're paying for it to come in, and so you want to ensure that they feel safe and it's secure, but also that my staff's got smiling faces and really making sure that we're working with everybody.
What would you like the community to do to contribute to the festival and to enjoy their experience here?
It's just really coming out. I think if people come out, they're going to enjoy themselves. This is the 8th year that we've done it here at De Anza Park, and we do, I think, a great job of getting the word out, and you still have so many people that say, I didn't know it was here, I didn't know it was this weekend. Really paying attention to CTV, checking the website, looking at our Park and Rec brochure that goes out to every resident in the city. And everything that we do is in there, but just to come out. I mean, it's a great family event. A lot of people said, oh, maybe next year, but you know what, if you keep putting it off, come this year. Come check it out, see what we're doing, and just enjoy yourselves. We got great food, great bands, great things for the kids to do, so it's a nice day.
So speaking of, if I could ask you to go out and do one activity here, what would you do?
The giant slide.
And do you do that before everything opens in the morning?
No, Jeff's scared of heights.
So you have to just look at it?
I just have to look at it, yeah.
And do you ever get to relax and actually enjoy the festival?
The only time we relax is Sunday night about 11:30 at night, once this road is back open, is really the only time we can relax. When you bring this amount of people into a venue like this, and we have so many different areas and so many different variables, it really is hard to relax. Once it's over, I can relax and sit down with my staff and talk about what we did and what we can do better. Sorry about that. And then talk about what we can do for future years.
That was my next question, is what would you like to happen next with the festival?
With the festival, if I could do it, I would like to bring in more carnival rides, make it more of a Conejo Valley Days, with some of the roller coasters and things like that. In these tight budget times, I think we maximize the funds that were allocated from the council. If we could get more funds and get the word out a little bit more for the community, or maybe even the outside communities to come in and bring this festival to 15 to 20,000 people, then maybe we'd be able to do something like that.
Well, it's a great event, and I know the community is really excited to have it every year, so thank you for arranging everything.
Well, thank you.
Amy Haber is the events coordinator and a big part of what makes this event come together so quickly. Amy, a couple of days ago, this was just a plain old park, and now it's a huge event. So how do you turn it around so quickly?
It takes about 2.5 days. We actually we start on the interior on Thursday, working on the park side of it. We close roads on Friday. We build up during the day. Vendors start coming in on Friday night, and then Saturday morning, everybody's in, out, and we're ready to roll.
And what's one of the hardest things about making an event like this happen?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I think it's getting the communication of what the vision is out to all the players and making sure everybody has what they need to be successful for the weekend. We're getting better at it. I'm happy. We did hear a compliment from a vendor this morning that said this is the most organized show they do all year. I took that as huge praise. So,
Now, how do you find the vendors and find the volunteers for this event?
oh, volunteers and staff. We do, with the city side, we tend to work more with our own crew, and volunteers we pull from our teens. We have a wonderful teen activities council. And then we also work with the chamber, who is an all-volunteer group, where they're partners on this, and they go out and they recruit high school students and also corporate volunteers. They use over 100 volunteers in the different areas to help with it. They actually go to the schools, they go to the businesses, they make personal contact. So it's outstanding. It's amazing to see everybody come together and really make it happen.
How do you pick the music for the festival, and what kind of a crowd are you catering to?
Okay, this is my favorite part. I admit it. Usually those bands are just the ones that I really love, but we try to think about having a diversity of different styles and different flavors, something for everybody. So it's a mix and range, but it's
So schmooze with Amy, that's the key.
that's
Schmooze
the
with Amy.
best part. That's right. Shoes with Amy. It's the best part about it. It's also my favorite part. So you'll see me over there dancing quite a bit. They have so much footage on it. It's ridiculous.
Now, there's a lot of families, a lot of kids that come to this event. How do you cater to them?
Oh gosh, in every which way we can. We try to think about the families as far as making it affordable, accessible, that low cost price, and be as inclusive as we can. We also take advantage of those volunteers and have them be a part of it so that we can make it affordable on our end to be able to reach out. We've got inflatable rides. We have reptile shows all day long. We have a great sport court filled with carnival games that our lifeguard staff from the Tennis and Swim Center and several volunteers have put together. Beautiful. Like I said, we try to make something for everybody.
Now, is there a certain age of kid that you think is going to get the most out of this event?
Ooh. Nope. Kids of all ages, I like to think of it.
Adult kids and kid kids.
Absolutely. There's something for everyone.
So I think I already know the answer to this question, but if you had to pick one of the events here to just rock it out on, would it be seeing you on the dance floor?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll see me over there at the stage, shaking my thing.
All right, so note to self, schmooze Amy and go shake your thing over at the dance. I'm here with Doug Goudreau. He is a pumpkin carving artist. And it wouldn't be a pumpkin festival if we didn't have one of them here. So tell us a little bit about carving a pumpkin. I mean, when you look at a pumpkin, when do you look at it and say, yes, that is the one I want to work on?
Well, I can carve just about anything, but the things that really jump out to me are really oddly shaped pumpkins. For instance, this one it's kind of tall or elongated, and then you could do something with it on its side, or something kind of I'm going to do a kind of a long, stretched out, back from the dead kind of face. So something between a zombie or skullish kind of thing.
I'm a little frightened just looking at that. What is that going to be?
Well, like I said, it's just I'm just developing it as I carve at it here. I'm just going to do a few examples of things so people can kind of see the direction I'm going in. But yeah, the odd-shaped ones that are sort of started by Mother Nature a little bit ahead of time. Those are the ones I like to go for first. And if they're a little bit heavy, odds are they're thicker because they're about 90% water. So you want that thick skin to give you more dimension.
I was going to ask you about that. How is this working as a material, a pumpkin versus, I don't know, clay or sculpting something else?
Well, I use clay tools, so it does because I do a lot of sculpture in clay, usually oil-based clay, because it's nice. You can put the things back on, or water-based clay. It sculpts really fast. So this is kind of a one-shot deal, and you scrape away at it. And I use the knives. I go back and forth with knives and a lot of clay tools, so it works really nicely.
Well, today you're going to be carving a lot of pumpkins, I would imagine. Do you ever look out at the crowd and say, yeah, that guy, that's the guy I want to carve a pumpkin out of?
The crowd of people and use them as a reference? Sure, yeah, like this, well, I got a magazine. It's not very flattering, but yeah, this guy has a great pumpkin face. He's kind of fat and round.
Don't tell him you're doing that.
No, but yeah, I let those kind of things influence me or inspire me. Or yeah, in pop culture, you might see some features. You want to mix a few things together and come out with some strange face. Sure.
Do you ever do like a Brad Pitt pumpkin?
A Brad Pitt likeness, maybe. Yeah, sure.
A Brad and Angelina pumpkin pair?
Yeah, maybe mixed with a little Bela Lugosi or Boris Karloff-ish features as well. Sure. Yeah.
Do kids just come up to you and stare at you and when you're working?
Yeah. They ask a lot of good questions, or just want to be entertained, or want to challenge me with some kind of a strange request. But yeah, it's all part of the deal, and I don't mind that at all. It's kind of fun. I'll probably put some lemons in here for eyes, so the eyes are kind of popping out, and then when I paint it, it'll give it a little more dimension. I'll use darker colors around to push back the parts of where I carved in the deepest, and then lighter colors on the outside, kind of doing a theatrical effect, and gives it a little more dimension and blends away. You won't even see the produce by the time it's all painted and done up. And I'll probably add some hair, kind of a tuft of hair here.
Would that involve this?
That's for bat ears, the veiny texture, or maybe some bat ears or gargoyle-ish kind of features.
Because I was thinking maybe you're going to make a coleslaw after this.
No, I suppose you could. But some of these leaves and things will also be good rabbit ears or chupacabra ears or a witch nose, or any number of different facial features. Carrots are great, horns. I let the veggies kind of sit out for a while so they soften up and become a little more pliable.
Yeah, you don't want a pretty looking carrot. You want a nasty looking pumpkin carrot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so those make good, vampire fangs and that kind of thing.
So what do you do when you're not a pumpkin carver?
Well, my main job is I'm a fossil preparator, basically a paleontologist. I go out and dig up dinosaurs and bring them into the Naturalist Museum and restore the missing parts and patch up the existing bones to make a complete skeleton. Also, after hours, I'm on call. I'm a licensed embalmer, so my specialty is restorative art, or the reconstruction of severely traumatized cases, accidents and suicides and that sort of thing. I'll use wax and cosmetics to restore the features so the persons or people are viewable for a funeral service.
So 1 month out of the year, though, it's just 100% pumpkins.
Yeah, I take all those things that influence me or give me nightmares, and I put them into pumpkin. It's just a fun 1 month out of the year job to just see where the pumpkins kind of take you and how they end up artistically, and it's a lot of fun and not so depressing.
Well, this weekend you belong to us.
Yeah.
Another really cool booth is Quantum Therapeutic Jewelry. Now, tell us a little bit about what therapeutic jewelry does.
Well, therapeutic jewelry helps balance the body from the inside into the cells. We're positive and negatively charged cells, just like the magnets are positive and negatively charged. So they help balance us inside so we feel better and our body works better.
So would it help me be a little more cheerful and less cranky in the morning?
Well, I don't know about that, but magnets are more for pain. Some of the
Rats.
negative ions, do. They can help you feel better. And just basically, better mood and things like that. And this bracelet has not only the magnets, but it has germanium beads, which give off negative ions. That's an element in nature, just like tourmaline is a mineral, give off the ions. Far infrared, we know from the saunas, it's good for you, detoxing and everything like that. And then anions. So this is a 4-in-1 therapeutic bracelet.
Can I take a look at that real quick?
Sure.
So this is, if I put this on, it's going to look really pretty, and then I'm going to feel better.
You can yes, you can very well feel better.
And what if I had like arthritis or some kind of chronic pain? Would that be?
Definitely. That's one of the major things that magnets are used for is arthritic pain. Any kind of pain, really, in general.
Do you find that people that come up to the booth are looking a little bit like they're in pain? Maybe they sought you out?
Sometimes, because they'll read the banner, the conditions that it can help. Something I like to say about negative ions. Negative ions are found at the beach, when you're down there by the ocean and it smells good, the ocean or the mountains, fresh air, those are all negative ions. Positive ions come from cell phones, computers, power lines, TVs, stuff that's not good for the body.
So I should put that on to negate the fact that I'm on my phone all day long.
Yes.
That's good information.
It helps. It doesn't cure all. This doesn't cure anything, but it helps.
And it looks nice too. Excellent. Well, thank you so much. It's lovely to hear a little bit more about this.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you.
I'm here with Christy from the San Diego Bath and Body Company. She has a whole line of products here that I've never even seen before. So tell me a little bit about the company.
Our company has been in business since 2008. We're based out of San Diego, but we sell across the country. We make all natural vegan products. We don't use any artificial colors or any artificial fragrances.
So what is the specialty on this table?
Well, our most popular item right now is a tie probably between the lotion bars and our soy aromatherapy massage candles.
Can I smell this?
Sure.
It's
Lavender.
lavender. Okay. And are these supposed to be a little more soothing, like I should put this on when I'm taking a bath?
Yes, a lot of people don't realize, but paraffin wax candles, the traditional candle, is a petroleum-based material, whereas soy is a biodegradable and it's skin safe, so you can massage it into your skin. And since we use a plant-based essential oils, that's skin safe as well. So you can use it for dry heels, elbows. and
Like
so
take the
forth.
wax out of it and put it on my
Yeah, and
elbows?
soy has a very low melt point. So when you light it, you blow out the candle, wait a few seconds, then you can dip into the wax and massage into your skin.
I love that. I'm afraid I might burn myself if I did that, though.
No, it's very low temperature, very low.
You promise.
Yes, I promise.
So tell me about this. This is the unscented lotion bar?
Yes, this is our lotion bars, and what makes lotion bars unique is that there's no water in them. And a lot of people are kind of fearful of the preservatives and the nasty chemicals that are in a lot of lotions and other bath and body products, especially parabens. There seems to be a little controversy with that. But when you have a lotion bar, you don't have any water, so you don't need a preservative to inhibit mold growth.
Ooh, that's interesting. Can
Yes,
I put a little bit on my hand?
Sure, sure.
Ooh, it feels really nice.
Yeah.
It's been so dry here lately, too. I think people are always looking around for something new that's going to be simple and easy to get to.
And what's great about these two is they travel really well, and they're skin safe for only for your body as well as your lips.
Well,
So
this
if
is
you're
cool.
in jam for chapstick, you got chapstick as well.
Do you think here at the festival you're going to get a lot of traffic through your booth?
I think people are starting to become more aware of what's in their, not only their food, but bath and body products. And I think they were starting to realize, I want something that's a little more natural. And so I think we've been getting a lot more foot traffic because of the awareness in the community.
It'll be a very well-hydrated bunch here at the festival today. You can't go to a festival without stopping by something that has a tasty treat in it. So I stopped by Terry's Nothing Bundt Cakes I'm going to go ahead and ask for a free sample. So tell me, what makes your cakes so special? They look beautiful.
Well, they are baked in a bundt pan, and a bundt pan is a round pan with a hole in the center. Hole in the center allows the moisture and the cake just to breathe during baking. So it becomes a very moist cake that way. And that's what makes, and our buttercream cheese frosting makes us special. We have 10 different flavors.
They look delicious. I don't know a thing about baking. So are you saying that you bake all of these locally?
Yes, we do. We bake them at 1610 Thousand Oaks Boulevard and 6524 Platt Avenue, where we have our two bakeries.
Now, I don't know how you would work in a job like this and not eat cake all day long. Do you ever get tired of cake?
I don't think we ever get tired of cake. Do we ever get tired of cake?
No.
We don't get tired of cake.
It's too good to
Come
get
over
tired
here.
of cake.
Come over here. What's your name?
Steven.
Steven, do you eat the cakes? Do you sneak in the back and eat all the cakes?
I don't really have to sneak it. She just allows me to eat it.
So does she make you bake or do the dishes?
Well, over the summer, I just kind of have a job there. I don't really bake or do the dishes. I kind of frost them.
You're the frosting guy.
Yes.
That's a pretty cool job. How old are you?
I'm 9, turning 10 in November.
10 in November. All right, so if you need a master cake froster, stop by over here. He's your guy. So just one more question for you. What kind of flavors do you have, and what is it that makes those flavors unique?
We have 10 different flavors. We always have a flavor of the month, and that happens to be pumpkin spice right now. We have carrot cake, chocolate chip, cinnamon, marble, pecan, red velvet, white chocolate raspberry, and those are all pretty unique flavors, I feel. Yeah.
Do you serve milk with those?
We don't serve milk. We only sell our water. Yep.
Gotcha. It sounds
Specialty water, but very good water.
specialty water. Excellent. Thank you so much. This looks delicious. So guys, you're at the festival, and a lot of people would say, oh, there's nothing cool for a kid of your age to do here. Is that true?
No, there's a bunch of stuff to do.
What is your favorite thing?
I would say the zombie body part throwing thing.
The zombie body part throwing thing. Does your mother know you're here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking. What did you like?
The pumpkin pie eating contest.
Did you win?
And
You got third place?
I got fourth.
Fourth and third place winners of the pumpkin pie eating contest. That is some serious competition. Did you also participate in some of the activities here?
Yeah, I only participated these and the 3 others, but my favorite is all of them.
All of them. And do you like playing the games here? And do you win anything for playing those games?
Yeah, I won this, and I won a golden spoon and a Fresh Brothers.
This thing right here, skateboards. Seriously. 25 points. Okay, so you're saying that to come to the Pumpkin Festival is a great thing to do, especially for a guy like you.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, are you going to go see the bounce houses or anything else like that?
Oh, we already went, and we got really wet.
Oh, what?
Well, if you're not getting a little messy, it's not fun, right?
Nope. I jump in the mud every day.
Jumped right in it. All right, what about you? What's the next thing you're going to go do?
I don't know. I might go to those rides. I don't know.
Just hang out,
Fun.
eat some food, have some ice cream.
Being with my friends is fun.
Sounds like it's a good party. This event is so cool. I just want to try every single thing that it has to offer. So I'm going to. Would you like to come with me? you know what makes the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival such a huge success. I hope to see you at the next one. I'm Laura Nickerson for CTV.